And you wonder what I've been up to, huh? Big things coming. Look at all of these stitch markers in progress. So if you watched my update last week, I said that I'm going to start doing stitch markers. And so currently I have this massive pile of stitch markers in front of me that I need to get to. And I'm literally down to the last step where I just have to put the actual clasp on each of them. So I'm gonna do all of that, organize them all into their container, take some inventory on what I actually ended up having, and get things ready to start taking pictures and post them for an Etsy drop soon. So hopefully that'll be coming soon. Okay, so tonight's a busy crochet night, so I wanted to give a quick rundown of like everything I've kind of worked on over the last little bit, what I've got going, some updates for like my business and stuff. So I'm gonna jump right into it. So I am currently working on this really cute little blue healer, okay, and I have the eyes and everything for it. I'm trying to decide right now if the eyes are too big, but I think they're gonna be perfect. I think they're gonna be perfect, honestly. I think I like the big eyes anyways on like my other plushies, so I think the big eyes will fit in really well on this one. This will be my first time trying like the felt eyes, so I've been like researching a lot this last like week and a half, like trying to find what people have used and like what's safest, you know, for little kids and stuff, and like what stays on the best and all of those like things. So I'm trying to like compile a list of all of that too, to kind of like break down at some point and share with you guys whenever I decide what to use, because I'm still kind of processing. So if you have opinions on like how to glue on your felt eyes, like drop them down below, because I would love to like read all about it and your guys' inputs and stuff on top of my own. So please drop those down below if you feel like it. But I think I mentioned already, but I have picked up a new hobby, a new little crochet hobby, because as we know, crochet is not, I mean, it's a hobby, right? But like the yarn buying, the yarn shopping, that's a whole nother addiction on top of it. Like the hook buying is like a whole nother addiction. Like the new yarn releases, pattern addictions. Well, now I have a new one, okay? And it's stitch markers. And I don't know why, but like we made stitch markers at our, what's it called? At our retreat, and I loved making the stitch markers. I love color coordinating things and like being creative, so this was perfect for me. So I don't want to spoil all of them, but like I got a bunch of charms for some drops that I want to do coming up, and I think I'm gonna start matching, like doing a stitch marker, an exclusive stitch marker essentially that I'll only make one time, won't restock it, but it will like basically be a mystery, but it'll be based on the next pattern. For example, I just dropped my pattern for Casey the Camel. Let me get her. I don't even think I've talked about Casey the Camel yet, but this is Casey the Camel. This is my newest pattern. I just put it out on Etsy. It is all sewn in one piece except for the head, and then the body's a different piece. So you do all the feet and then you connect them into the body, and you finish the hump, and then you go back and reattach your yarn, you do the neck, and then you just sew on the head. So the only sewing you actually have to do is sewing on the head. The ears are made in the round, the hair's made in the round, everything's made in the round, the tail's made in the round. So you don't have to worry about a bunch of like prepping pieces except for like the feet. But like I said, you make the feet and then you sew them in and then you're done, okay? And the feet take, I think I timed myself, I think they take 2 minutes, 3 minutes each. So it's literally not bad at all. So it's pretty market prep friendly, at least more than some patterns that usually are like designed like this. And size wise, I felt like it was still market prep friendly and stuff, because the patterns I was finding that were 4-legged were taking me too long to get done because the rounds were so big. So I wanted to make something that was a smaller size, something more efficient. So I came up with Casey the Camel. So this is her in Bernat, and this is her in Sweet Snuggles Light. Adorable. I love these blue eyes. I think I got these from the ADHD Hobbyist on Instagram. But they're so cute. And these ones I got from like a mystery pack I bought on Etsy. I'll have to like go back and figure out who made it because I've been really obsessed with that lately. I am telling you, if you're feeling uninspired, you need to go buy a mystery pack of safety eyes because again, I'm gonna have to like remember where I got these from. But whenever I felt like down or like I don't know what to make, I've been popping one of these open and making something based on whatever the color of eyes are. So like I made a pig, I made this, I've made dragons, I made a dinosaur. I put these on a piggy, but unfortunately I I decided I didn't like the pigs, so I took them out before I snapped them on and everything. But so yeah, so that's like a little update. Casey the camel's out. So if I'm doing stitch markers, like if I would have done this like a month ago, I would have released like a mystery pattern related like stitch marker. I need to, you know, come up with a good name for it. But I would have released that like at the beginning of the month, and then whoever like ordered it would know that the next pattern I'm releasing ahead of time would be like my camel. And I thought that would be so cute, so cute. So, and then maybe even putting like a little card in there that has like a keyword, and if you use like the keyword to like apply the pattern test, I'll like enter your name twice kind of thing, so you're more likely to get picked for pattern tests as well, which I think is super exciting. I need to breathe. I'm like really excited today. I don't know why. I got a bunch of stitch marker stuff. I've been stocking up, building my collection, and while my hands have been hurting from like the cold and stuff, I have been making stitch markers. These are all stitch markers, dude. There is over 150 stitch markers in this pack. So like I'm gonna be doing a drop of like a bunch of different hearts and a bunch of different colors. I have really cute hearts that have little sayings on them, and you'll get to pick like the little saying on the stitch marker for Valentine's Day. I have really cute little teapot ones, like little ceramics. I have stars, I have a bunch of hearts, I have a bunch of cats, I have a bunch of flowers as well, some plants, lots of butterflies because I got really addicted to finding butterfly charms. And then also like a random one, and I have like a pile of like really cute like one-offs. Like this one's so cute, but I only had one of these charms, so it's gonna be like a mystery one. So I have like a bunch of like random mystery ones as well. But yeah, like I said, there's over like 100, I think 143 the last time I counted, but I've added more since then, all in here. So I'm gonna be dropping those over on my Etsy as well, so be on the lookout for those because I'm very excited about all of these. I think my mom said this before, but we both go all in on things. Like if we like a yarn, we go all in. Like my mom just like is getting rid of all of her Sweet Snuggles Light, and she's like buying this like Elise yarn or something like that. Go watch her videos to find out. But she loves that yarn so much, it's like her new favorite yarn, so she's like destashing and replacing all of her yarn with that. Obviously I got really addicted to stitch markers, so I went off and bought a ton of supplies for that. And then I have really cute packaging supplies, like little pink bubble wrap and treats to put in your guys' orders. Little friendship bracelets to include in my orders and stuff again. And I had some physical products listed in my Etsy like a while back when I first started, and I loved packing physical orders. So I'm very excited to get back to that as well and be able to put them in my videos and just give you guys a shout out as well if you guys are buying from my Etsy store and supporting me. So I'm very excited about that. Is there anything else I might have missed? I will say, because I've already talked about it, I will be doing a tester call soon. Let me get the pattern. This is Percy the pig. And again, he is a four-legged animal. It's 2 pieces and that's it. You just sew the head onto the body and that's it. It took me, I think, like an hour and 15 minutes to make this little guy. But he's so cute. This is the coral dabbled yarn that we used for the big pink dragon snuggler, and I had just enough left to finish this guy, and he is so adorable. He's so cute. I need to make him with glitter eyes too, because I think he would be just so stinking cute with glitter eyes. But sorry, I hit my desk. But this is the new Crochet Me Zaddy's really good chenille yarn, and let me tell ya, I loved it. It was so perfect. It was basically like a good mix between Posh, in my opinion, and like Sweet Snuggles Light. Obviously this is the burnout one. This is the really good chenille yarn. I did size down, I think, of full hook size, I believe, to use this one. Usually I use 5.5, and I think I used a 4.5 with the really good chenille yarn. And for Sweet Snuggles, I used like a 5. So like I think I could get away with a 5 for this and make it a little bit bigger still. But I really love it. It's so soft. It was so consistent. It was just so perfect. So I have a couple other colors to try in this really good chenille yarn. I hope to do like a whole video review maybe on it soon, but just so you know, it's good. So be on the lookout. Go follow my Instagram. It's linked down in the caption, you know the drill. And you can go apply for a little pattern test on there for little Percy the pig soon. And I've got a bunch of other patterns in the work. I know I've been going kind of silent for the last month, but trust me, I've been putting in the work, okay? Between all of the stitch markers I have made, I think I have 4 or 5 patterns in the work. We've been busy, okay? We've been really busy. For tonight though, I think I'm gonna finish my blue healer. I don't think I'm gonna put the eyes on yet because I want to keep researching ways to attach the eyes safely, especially for kids. And then I'm going to work on a new pattern test for my mom. My mom is doing a pattern tester call for Basil the hamster right now, and it is so stinking adorable. So I think I might have enough time tonight to finish it all in like one go. If not, I'll finish it tomorrow night too. But it shouldn't take me very long, and it's no sew and it's quick and easy, so I'm very excited about that. So I gotta pick out a yarn for that, and then I'm gonna pattern test for her real quick. And it's kind of funny because I've never pattern tested for my mom actually. I've skimmed through her patterns, but I've never pattern tested for her. But I was like, I need to get in on the ground floor on this one, okay? So I'm gonna go try that one out too really quickly, and maybe we'll do a check-in before the end of the night. So I'm very excited, and let's get to work. Okay, we're back. Update time. Okay, tonight I feel like I got a lot done. I don't know, you can tell me if I got a lot done, but I feel like I got a lot done. I finished my blue healer that I had been working on for a little while. I think it turned out so cute. It's such a good size too. I was worried that it would be too big, but honestly, I feel like it's a perfect little size, a perfect little character size. So I do have these eyes to put on it. And again, now that I see the nose on there too, these are gonna be perfect. So I'm gonna get I think I decided hot glue would be best. It's the least amount of chemicals. It's got a good bond to it. And then I finished my mom's little test, and look at this little guy. He's so cute. He's Basil the hamster. He is so tiny, and look at him. Now, if I did it again, okay, we'll say first time through a pattern is always rough, but if I did it again, I need to adjust the bobbles like 1 stitch over, I think. They're just like slightly off, and now it's bothering me now that I finished it and stuffed it and everything. I noticed, of course, because if I like move the bobbles over and I push the bottom row, like if I push the bottom row that way and I push the top row this way, they don't look that bad. Okay, they don't look that bad. Okay, but the little face shaping, and I embroidered a little nose on him. He is so cute. Anyways, very cute, very good little pattern to do really quickly too. Honestly, it didn't take that long. The hardest part was like reading the color changes, only because it was like my first time, so like having to like look back at the pattern to know like which colors I was doing for which. And like I used this random yarn. I got this off of like Shein, I think, like forever ago, and I was gonna use it to like embroider faces or something like that on like my Loaf cats, and I decided to just use it for this because I hadn't used it yet. And so he's just so tiny. He's like literal hamster size, I feel, which is like perfect. I don't know how much I'm gonna charge for him. I'm gonna wait and see how much mom charges for hers, and then I might just throw mine in like the bin below it because I know that hers are gonna be bigger than this. And it feels wrong to charge more for it, so we'll see. But I really like him. We finished Bluey, we finished the hamster, but then I found something. I have not used like regular safety eyes in a while. Okay, it's been a minute because I've been using glitter eyes for Loaf cats and like for bigger animals and like all my plushie patterns back there, and so I've been using a lot of glitter eyes. So let me show you what I found when I was looking for my regular black eyes. I of course found a random project bag, like go bag. So let me just show you what's in here because I totally forgot I had this actually. So I went and visited my boyfriend and I packed this bag. So it has like a lot of honestly really good things in it that I got done, and a couple whips. So maybe like our next video will be like finishing some whips. But we have a Loaf kitty. These are some like new colors I was trying out, and I honestly really like these colors. I think this one's Sonoma, but I'll look at the tag because it's in the bottom. But very cute. I like it how it's kind of stripy. Usually I don't like that for my variegated yarns, especially for the Loaf cats, because then they pull like all the way across for the whole thing. But it's kind of like still random-ish, so it's not too bad. But I do need to put a face on it, and I do need to make a tail. I went ahead and made another one, and I didn't put safety eyes in it. I think the safety eyes were making me mad and hurting my hand from using my safety eye tool. So I was like, oh, I'll just do one that's got embroidered eyes, so it's baby safe as well, because I'm trying to create some more baby safe items too. So I left that open. And then I made an orange kitty in the mystical yarn with, of course, the green eyes. Very, very cute. These were hand painted by no other than Stacy Makes. I helped her with some safety eyes the other night and just bonded for a little bit, so I got a couple of safety eyes out of the deal. And then I made a mini one when I was like warming up, trying to figure out what I wanted to make. I just popped out a little mini one. He needs a face too. And again, she usually has you actually make a tail, but on the last, not the very last row, but the row before last, I like to do a chain out and slip stitch tail just because it makes it so much faster, and nobody's gonna care on those little bitty kitties. So I also mostly finished this guy. I ran out of polyfill while I was there because I actually ended up getting a lot of crocheting done, and so I just made this body for this guy. But this color, I love this color for Loaf cats. I think my favorite yarns for Loaf cats have been the mystical yarn until I found this one. Like, this is the perfect gray for kitties if you're looking for a good gray. I know I've had people ask me about gray and then the orange cats always, and I always seem to be out of those. So this one's perfect for that. I'm very excited, and the eyes are adorable. I painted these eyes while I was at my parents' house. They have little butterflies in them. They're so cute. I love, especially the blue with the gray cat. It really makes my heart happy. But it is this new Burnett yarn that I got, and it's Ashton Titanium. We love her. I have a couple other little whips in here. I'll leave in here for now, and we'll revisit those. Usually, I don't have whips usually. So this is weird for me to like have some whips in my collection, and I would never make like a finished whips with me video because, again, I never have them. So now we have a couple tails to make. We gotta stuff and do the last row on this guy, and then we need faces on all of these cats as well. So honestly, for one little weekend, this wasn't bad while we were chilling and hanging out and stuff. So I have all these Loaf cats to add because, again, Loaf cats sell really well for me, and I always seem to be out of them. So you can never have too many Loaf kitties. Oh my gosh, I'm pretty sure I have more whips in my living room. Oh my gosh, wait. I have more Loaf cats. So you know the mystery pack of eyes I was talking about earlier and like trying to get like feel a little bit more creative? I was like, let me pick a yarn that can go with like any color of eyes and we'll go from there. So that's what I did. I picked this random Burnett yarn. It's like the color oatmeal. I have a ton of this because I ordered a bunch of the mystery boxes from Joann's in the Burnett yarn, and I ordered the box D thinking I'd get like multiple different like colors in these different boxes and stuff because it's all supposed to be Burnett yarn, right? Wrong. I think I ordered 4 more, and I've already ordered 2 before that, or 1 before that, and every single time it has been this oatmeal color. I have so much of this color. If you have anything at all that this yarn can be used for, please let me know, because I mean, it's perfect for Loaf cats, but I need some other ideas. So we finished this Loaf kitty, and these beautiful teal eyes were one of the mystery ones, and then I got these eyes, which, I mean, oh my god, look at those. They're so beautiful. They're so beautiful. I wish I would have saved these almost for like a bigger project, you know, because I'm really obsessed with like the color shift in these. But I sat down, I was like, I'm going to make Loaf cats no matter what the eye colors are. And then I opened these up and I was like, oh, I guess I have to make a Loaf cat because that's what I need. So I think that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Loaf Loaf cat whips. And again, I just need to make tails pretty much and faces, which doesn't take long. I am going to start making some more character stuff. Me and mom ended up signing up for an anime convention, like market thing. We've never done something like that before. I have watched a few anime shows. I have a few favorites already. And so I've been looking for characters from the shows I've already watched, because at least I'll know who they are if people ask questions about them and stuff. And I don't want to make a bunch of like characters that I've never seen or heard of before and like mispronounce their names or anything. So I'm trying to keep that in the back of my mind as well. But I do want to make like a few One Piece characters. I know who those are now because that's such a popular show. So I do know their names at least, so I can do that. And then I've been watching Jujutsu Kaisen. That's been one of my favorites recently. It's like low-key funny, but it's like an action, you know, anime, and that one's been really good. And then the other one I've watched is Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. That one was really good. It's personally my favorite so far. I loved the storyline, I loved the ending, I loved all of it. It was perfect. And then one more, Attack on Titan. That one was interesting. It took a lot of turns that I did not see like coming, and like it's been really fun to watch those shows because my boyfriend's super into them, so I've been watching them with him and stuff, and he's like filling me in on all this stuff, and like I've been really enjoying that. So I want to find some characters from those shows to hopefully make for this market. I know mom's got her own list of stuff she wants to kind of make for it. Make sure I make a lot of characters for this like market, because I know that mom won't make them. So I'm gonna try my best to try to make some. Maybe we'll have a whole video about that in the near future, because I do need to be making them soon. I have a month until my next market though. It is gonna be on the 22nd of November. Bro, it's the beginning of the year. The end of February. It's February 22nd. It's going to be at the same school that our last show was at, the Castle High School show in Evansville. So we're very excited about that. The spring markets never usually do as well, so we're kind of prepared for that, but it's fun to like still clear out a little bit of inventory. And same thing with the anime one. It'll be fun to like make a whole bunch of new things that we don't usually make. And then we'll have some of those miscellaneous items to bring along to like our summer and our fall markets, because we have had people kind of ask about some of those items before. So it'll be just like a fun little addition, I feel like, to our regular booth. So I'm very excited about that. It'll be a whole experience that neither of us have ever been to or witnessed in our lives. But we're excited. So if you have any tips for that, drop them down below. I'd love to hear them. Please and thank you. My worst nightmare has come true. I need to fix this pretty badly. So I have started too many projects. I have started an anime character and I have all of the yarn out for that, so I need to work on that. I need to take stitch marker pictures today while the sun is out and beautiful. And yeah, so I'm gonna tidy up, put some things away, decide which direction I want to go, and we're gonna go from there. Sorry, I'm having like an allergic reaction in my mouth, so it's like hard to talk today, but I really need to film. But today, I am going to keep making my stitch markers is what I decided. So I have a bunch of them like already made, and I just need to attach the jump rings and the actual lobster clasp on them. So we have a lot of those to get through today, so hopefully I can get through a bunch of those. And then again, I have my little photo session area set up over here ready to go, so whenever they're done we can start taking some product pictures, uploading them into Canva and making all the pictures and stuff. So yay, I'm excited. I am listening to Noah Kahan's Live from Fenway Park album while I work. It's just so good. And my boyfriend's playing this game called Balatro, and if you don't know what it is, it's like a card game, and it has like special jokers that have different abilities and stuff, so like every run's different. And it's really entertaining to see him like freak out over leveling up stuff, or if he gets good cards too. He just got a free rare joker, so he's really excited. It's really cute. But it's a sunny day. The snow's starting to melt over here in southern Illinois finally. It was like high 30s out today, so I went outside and ran some errands and changed my clothes and stuff, but it was like super nice out though. Like it felt really warm, honestly, because it's been so cold lately. So that was really nice to just get some fresh air today and stuff. So I am back to doing stitch markers. I decided that I just wanted to sit here and do something kind of mindless for a little bit. My hair is frizzy because I took a shower after doing my chores, but I'm going to work on putting the lobster clasp on these cute little ceramic teacup stitch markers. And I realized after, like, I put them away in like my little organizer here, and I realized how long they are. I think it's like closer to like 3.5 to 4 inches. Like these ones are very long for some reason, but I really do like these. These are one of my favorites, and I specifically got like the middle charms to match. Like I love color matching stuff so much. So I have those. I have to take pictures of all of my little Valentine candies, so I can get those up today too. I have these sparkly star ones. Ooh, they're so pretty, especially in this light right now. And then I have a silver version of those that I need to put the clasp on. And the silver ones are equally as pretty. Flip over, please. There we go. I have random stitch markers. I have mini hearts that I'm going to be uploading as well. And I have like all of the color variations possible, a whole rainbow array of those. I have some cute cat ones with like cats with like little hearts and stuff for Valentine's Day. Where's my favorite one out of these? I have 2 favorites from the cats. This little tiny pink one. Oh, the pink one's so cute. And this one's kind of a long one too, but I really do like this one. And he's holding a little heart, and he's got a little dot for his booty hole. It's so silly. But I have a bunch of flowers. I have plants as well, smiley faces, tons and tons of butterflies, which I'm really excited about the butterflies. I love butterflies. Always have, always will. So I got a bunch of different variations of those. So we're going to put the jump rings and the lobster clasp on most of these. It's about 4 o'clock right now, like late afternoon time. I want to get through as many of these as possible before 4:30, because it'll start getting dark out, and I want to keep a little bit of that natural light that kind of bounces in this room in here for these pictures. So I'm gonna get rolling on that. Worst case scenario, I had to bring out some extra ring lights and stuff to kind of fill that void, but that'll be fine, totally fine. So I'm gonna get to work on these, add some jump rings, and then I'll check back in a little bit. He just got another amazing card apparently, so in case you are wondering. So I got the lobster clasp put onto a lot of my stitch markers. So I think that I'm going to switch gears and start taking some pictures before it gets much darker out, because like I said, it is 4:30 and that was my goal. And I had to take pictures of all the teacups, of all of the candy hearts, and all of the mini hearts, and the sparkles. Ooh, the sparkles though, I have gold and then I have silver, and I want to put them on the same listing. So I need to put the silver ones on those, but there's only like 5 or 6 of those, so that shouldn't take very long. So I'm sitting here with my Red Bull and I am pattern hunting, and yes, my mouth still hurts. So if I sound a little lispy, that's why. I'm so sorry. I just wanted to show you the patterns that I got. I got this little guy, and it's from Moana, and I think he's gonna be so cute. And then I got this little guy, this little chubby lemur, and there's like a big version and a little version, and it is so stinking cute as well. And then I got this Happily Turtle crochet pattern, and it's like a cinnamon roll turtle, which is adorable. And Mom's made these turtles before, not this particular one, but her patterns before, and I always love how they turn out, so I'm very excited to like try one for myself this time. I also got these little fire spruits things, spruits, whatever you want to call them. This is like a Studio Ghibli like thing, I think. I don't know, I feel uncultured talking about it because I don't know what it's from, but they're very popular and I was told I need to make some. Next we have the beautiful Momo and the boy with glasses. These are from the show Dun Dun Dun. I'm very excited to try them. They're in acrylic / cotton in all the pictures though, and I'm trying it in plushie yarn, so I'm making some small adjustments as I go, like not so many rows of like single crochet around and stuff on the legs and arms to make it a little bit shorter so it's a little bit more sturdy instead of so long, and I'm excited about that. Next I have this Care Bear pattern pack, and it's a 6-in-1 pattern pack, so it has like the different like logos on the Care Bear's tummies, and I'm very excited about that. It's very like a, I feel like 90s nostalgia kind of vibe, and I'm very like excited to start doing it because I think once I make one, I'm gonna want to make all of them. And then I also got the mini root pattern from Jen's Crafty Creations as well. I've seen this guy a lot and I always pass him by, but now that I'm doing like an actual like anime convention, I'm like, I might as well get him. So we're gonna try him out and see how this goes. I'm currently working on the Dun 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 character, the Okuran character. I think it'll be a while till it's done. It's a very intricate pattern, but I'm very excited to be starting it at least. And I think I'm just gonna chill for the rest of the day and do that because my mouth really hurts, like I said. So that's all I have for this week's video. Thank you for being here. My Etsy will be linked down below for the stitch markers if you want to check them out. And again, over the next week or two, I will be dropping quite a few more that you probably saw bits and pieces of. So if there's one that's not on my Etsy yet, just be patient, follow my shop, and get notifications there because they will be uploaded very soon. That's all I have. I'm gonna go crochet and drink my Red Bull with my cute little new Java sock on it. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye!